Hey, good morning, guys. This is Josh Powers from the Field Grade Leader, and you're tuning in for morning coffee. I hope you guys have a cup and you're hanging out for just a couple minutes. Hey, so this series, this podcast series, really focused on just some general info, just kind of talking and hanging out here in the morning, a little bit of question and answer, and then I'll talk about some things that I've got coming up. So a couple questions from out there in the force that I've gotten over the past couple days since the last time did one of these. The first one, great question. Can warrant officers be on this site? Great question. It's a little bit tricky. I've got it kind of marketed specifically for field grade officers, but the simple answer to this question is yes. Absolutely anyone can be on this site. Absolutely anyone can tap it and get the content. Not only anyone within the military, but also any civilians that are out there as well. And really, this site is set up for anyone who's interested in organizational leadership and becoming a better leader, a better member of a team, or just a better person. So yes, absolutely, warrant officers can be members of the site. Second one that I received was a request for a little bit more information for specialty branches. I've got a maneuver background. I'm an infantry guy, and I kind of pitch the majority of this content towards my experience, but definitely see a hole in the game or kind of a gap there when it comes to some more information from specialty branches. So here's the request that I have for you guys. I am obviously getting the info out from my perspective, but if you have an altered perspective, if you are an S2 guy or Intel, if you're a SPO, if you work in a different branch, different field, a different specialty, or even if you're a civilian and you want to provide your perspective, bring it on to the site, write a guest article, shoot me a note, let me know if you're interested, and I'll get that out there. Being a maneuver guy is interesting. You kind of get to dabble in the other specialties, and you kind of get to see what's going on there. But you are by no means an expert in those domains. So I'll certainly look for more varied opinion. But if you've got that, please let me know, and we'll continue to build on this site. So next question: what are the best resources if we haven't done MDMP in a while? So hopefully this question's coming from someone who's out there, perhaps getting ready to come to CGSC or getting ready to go onto a staff job. MDMP is a tricky one. You kind of get reps and continue to get reps at it. I would recommend, if you haven't done it in a while, get back into the doctrine. This is an absolutely awesome tool. This is the newest version of the Battle Staff Smart Book that you can use. That gives you kind of the cliff notes for doctrine, and then gives you the reference to get back into it. So I'm going to give you a staff officer life hack on this one that I used. So you can see I've got it tabbed out. Most officers that I meet have them all tabbed out, and they've got kind of the key information. But you'll see up here along the top, I've got red tabs as well. And if you go into the book, on the pages that are red, you'll see things that are highlighted in red as well. So the tabs that are on the side, the green and the blue, were for stuff that was interesting to me, for stuff that I needed to remember or whatever. The stuff on the red were things that were particularly interesting to my boss, i.e. I briefed this to the boss, messed it up, and I could tell that this was something that was particularly of emphasis or focus for him. And so I marked it with a red tab, red highlight, with hopes that I would never forget it again. So there's a little staff life hack for you as you move forward. Get a clean book, work your way through, and make sure you know what your boss expects of you. Okay, the next one comes from the Armor Center. So they have just recently published some new data that they'd like to get out to the force, and I'll populate the link to that here just a few minutes after we finish. What they've published is called the new Armor Training and Leader Development Strategy. It's a pretty short read. It's a supplement to your training guidance that you'll publish as a Battalion S3, Brigade S3, Division Plan or Corps Plan or whatever. but really a great resource. Kind of sums up all of the things and all of the entities that contribute to an armor soldier or an armor leader, and gives you the cliff notes on each of those organizations, the specialty schools, the identifiers, the master gunner pieces. Really just a great resource in one spot. So I'll shoot you the link to their Facebook page as well, so you guys can check that out. Okay, last note, I'd just like to do a shameless plug. Tomorrow, which is Thursday, we are going to crank out another edition of the Leader Livecast series. We'll do it at 5 p.m. Central, and I'll post another reminder here on the site. Again, the Livecast series is just a great opportunity. We'll have some leaders here in the room from the Command Center General Staff College, some guys that are getting ready to be S3s. We'll also have another leader. We're going to have Lieutenant Colonel Stedman in the room again. And then, of course, we'll have the distributed audience participating from wherever you guys are. And tomorrow, our focus is going to be relationships. Great topic as a major as we build those networks and those relationships. And you see kind of the different ways that you interact with different people, all the way from the company commanders, XOs, platoon leaders, up through your command group, the XO, the sergeant's major, yourself, brigade S3, brigade commander. You know, there's just a whole ton of people that are important and that we have important relationships with. So that's a bit of an intro to that. I'm going to do a short post and get that out there either today or early tomorrow morning, and hope that you guys tune in. Again, this is Josh Powers from the Field Grade Leader. Please like this site if you have the opportunity. Please help get the content out. If you have any questions, just put them into the comments. All right, thanks guys. Have a good one.